Welcome to Brawlhalla.
I think we have the opportunity to just see what map they're leaning towards, and there you see, and yep,
oh yeah,
some flat stages. The only one with a platform is Small Mammoth.
All the flat stages,
Yep.
Small Brawlhaven, Demon Island, nothing. No soft platforms at all. Small Mammoth Fortress, it's usually flat, but occasionally that one will float around, right up around the one jump height. But yeah, this is kind of the spread you would expect. Oh, but the Yumiko?
Okay, interesting pick from Fozey on the Yumiko. I love to see it. Yumiko, so fun to watch. A good Yumiko can be really good at stealing away stage, in particular those down sigs, right? Just complete control of space. So it's going to be really hard for Pavelski to continue that aggression when Fozey's putting out all these flaming wisps in his face.
So game number one, we're going to find out who gets the pressure of that first weapon drop. You see him collapse on the center, and it's Pavelski, but Fozey gets first blood.
All right, starts off with the bow in hand, and immediate, you're seeing them both go to their respective spaces. Pavelski giving a lot of respect to the range that Fozey has with that bow D-line.
Oh man, even going for that bow down signature, you were talking about those Foxfires just taking up so much space. They're like a static projectile that lasts longer than most anything else in the game.
No, but Pavelski, very used to fighting against it. You saw how he was immediately in there, above it, on that dash jump nair, while Fozey's caught in the active frames of it, so he's able to get on top of him, but you don't see a big capitalization just yet.
Yeah, so now here's the swap over the hammer. Oh, even gave the coverage, but Pavelski found his way down and around it, and we're neck and neck.
Yeah, with the way that Pavelski is playing around these wisps, I think it's going to be a very likely swap from Fozey, because a lot of Yumikos lean into those wisps, and then when they don't work out, it's not a popular pick. D-Sig is going to get the first knockout.
Yeah, that he had his landing tracked. I mean, that one was laser guided.
Really well played from Pavelski, and of course, active input on that down signature means that he can launch it either direction. Holy cow!
Oh, the damage!
So
and
many hits.
He caught the recovery. That's it, the clash, and just the boot bounces off the wall. All right, we were talking about highlight clips. Pavelski gives you highlight clips.
And he didn't die for it!
This is the consistency we were talking about. In recent years, he's just been getting more and more consistent with those crazy highlight plays. He just knows exactly what to do, and he doesn't pay for it. It's all free.
He got that free 5-finger discount, stole the stock, and ran off. Dude, the fact that he went down there against a hammer, he is disrespecting a hammer off stage, and he doesn't have to learn a lesson.
He actually just punched Yumiko in the face.
All right, he's trying to style. That weapon toss into the gravity cancel down heavy, that's him trying to style for the final stock of game number one. And he can, because he's got 3 stocks to the one of Fozey. 3 stocks to start off the set.
Pavelski, absolutely unbelievable. As soon as he stepped on the gas, it just never let up.
He stepped on the gas, and then he stepped on it harder. And then he put his other foot on it and kept going. Like, goodness gracious, Pavelski.
I mean, I almost wanted to see that one clip because Yumiko went for the side signature. She turns into a Foxfire, just that little nice orb, and speeds across. It's really fast. But there's not really a lot of, priority on it. And Pavelski just, like, punched her right in the face. And now, we see the legend swap off.
Yeah, that was not working for Fozey at all. Pavelski, of course, going to be sticking with the Mordex, and you're seeing struggling a little bit more. Fozey not as blatant with those wisps.
Oh, man, caught.
Oh!
Again, what?
He jumped into it!
Pavelski did that so early. He knew exactly where Fozey was going to go. The sweat drops. He's sweating. He's out. It's a stock lead for Pavelski, and he's looking so comfortable.
And Pavelski put in that extra work. Good recognition from him, because I was like, sweat drops, he doesn't have any more movement, but he recognized that Fozey's dodge was going to come up, so he stayed there for that last bit of movement to get it. But Fozey trying to get the turnaround with a double side light recovery.
Yeah, I mean, that was so close to actually doing the work. Just because we're on small Brawlhaven, so that knockout line is so close, and that gauntlet ladder brings you real far.
Maybe not as far as this side of Pavelski, though. Fozey denying weapons, but he's going to deny himself one as well. Pavelski picks up the spawn, trying to add up more damage, get this extra credit.
Oh, the Angel Wings coming out. This Zariel pick paying off.
Yeah, you don't see that one too often. Not a lot of people like the way that it launches straight up, but Fozey clearly a fan.
Oh yeah, I mean, he just needs that side coverage. Pavelski, he was able to get around behind those Foxfires on the Yumiko, so Fozey's like, why don't I just hit both sides?
Yeah. Oh snap, Pavelski trying to get that D-Sig.
Great patience,
Yeah.
Fozey making it back to stage.
Knows that he's got that horizontal movement.
He
Turn
bet
around
it
and-
all! He
Oh!
actually
Oh!
bet it all, and
Oh!
Pavelski takes the entire pot.
All of that happening at the bottom of the screen, basically off screen. Pavelski throwing D-Sig after D-Sig, but the Nair is what did it. And now, last stock here for Fozey in game number 2.
Oh man, Fozey made it back to the wall. He got the touch, so
yeah.
he's able to get to the other one. But Pavelski's pressure is just unreal.
Love the weapon toss, getting himself back up onto the stage. Sideline again from Fozey. There's the side sigs that somebody's also. Good weapon toss too.
Yeah, and not a moment too soon because look, he actually got just enough damage to knock out there and brought the stocks even before any too much extra credit happened.
But here we are, final stocks in game number 2. Will Pavelski continue on 2-0, or will Fozey even this one up?
Oh man,
Patience.
they were both just
Oh.
looking for the.
They look like
What's
they're
the
straight
range
up
that they
mirrored.
want? Oh, they're just inching each other towards the corner. Ah! Pavelski, the first one to leap.
Don't let him get away with it, Fozey. Punish him.
You gotta
Sweat
answer
beats
back
again,
with
though.
your own. Oh man, Pavelski really just trying to dunk him now.
Oh,
And
the
dunks
ground
it
ball.
is.
Pavelski gonna take game number 2. Awkward finish there, but it ends up working out, and Pavelski currently up 2-0.
I really thought Fozey was gonna do it, man. On that second stock, he brought it back so phenomenally well, but Pavelski at the end just kind of dictated the pace, and Fozey gave him the respect to march along to it.
Yeah, really didn't push that advantage that he had. Like, he evened it up, and then suddenly we saw them just halt, and they're just sitting on the middle of the stage like they're in training mode with the bot set to mirror your moves. And Fozey now going to make the swap to the Wushang for game number 3.
All right, so he's sticking gauntlets, but now he's got the spear in the mix instead of the bow. This is going to be interesting. I'm surprised that we're going back to small Brawlhaven.
It's very interesting that he's making these swaps from character to character where he's got like that thread line, right? Like had the bow, went over to the next one, and then now he's carrying the gauntlets from the next one. But small Brawlhaven, it can work out. Of course, again, like the gauntlet versus gauntlet, it's basically going to equate to any map works. But he'll have the spear for the side sig, which is really good for finishing off stocks quick.
Oh man, again, jockeying for positioning. Oh, actually goes for the slide charge signature when Pavelski was nowhere to be found. I think he was expecting to kind of fall with the gauntlet's ground pound and maybe catch him, but now Pavelski is just catching Fozey time and again.
Touched. We'll be able to reset over to the left side, but Pavelski gonna get it immediately with the weapon toss off the side sig. And again, Pavelski looking strong.
Yeah, that was kind of disgusting. Fozey, he had that amazing comeback with the weapon toss at towards the end of the last game. And Pavelski just kind of answered back with the same exact thing.
But Fozey did even it up pretty quick with the spear play. So now, second stocks.
Good answer.
Punish.
No!
Nair again!
I can't believe it. How does he keep getting away with this?
Stop letting him do it!
Why? Why? This is actually disgusting.
Why? He's just getting away with murder on screen. Pavelski.
Oh no, he got the recovery.
Nair.
He can't make it back. There's not enough. Put the cape on.
That's a 2-for-1, 2 clips in 1 right there from Pavelski, patent pending. And that's going to be a 3-0 over Fozey. And, man, that makes me want to see that Zyder set more, because that's an impressive fight from Zyder to force it to a game 5 then.
Yeah, it had to have been crazy, but man, Pavelski's reactions. Can we talk about his reactions? Those gauntlet neutral airs to beat the gauntlet ground pounds?
That's crazy.
How gutsy of a play is that?
That's crazy. 76 damage per engagement, only 302 damage dealt. That's 100 per stock, and less than that was on that final one. Like, oh my goodness, Pavelski was just taking stocks in that game.